There is actually a fruit truck that always passes by my house, and it has some of the best fruit in town, great quality at a cheap price. Since it's so affordable, I get to take chances and try out new fruits just out of curiosity. That's how I ended up trying dragon fruit for the first time last year, and I remember getting hooked. Now I'm getting curious, everyone, what are your favorite fruits, or do you have any recommendations for me? My top picks would have to be mango, peach, and strawberries. And now, speaking of strawberries, here goes Strawberry Rush by Chew. This is Yohan Lee checking in. Welcome to the archive. It is Tuesday, March 18th, and you are joining us for this episode of The Archive, this show where we explore K-pop and K-content with deep dives, unique stories, hidden meanings, and fresh insight, all from our cozy library studio. A warm welcome to our fellow archivists. I want to read out some names joining us right now. I see Jun in the chat. I see Dapensun in the chat too. I also see Paulina Maldonado saying, good afternoon, sweet Johan. Thank you. Good afternoon to you too. We also have Sangmin Park joining us. Marte Desiree is here with us. Chris Marquis is saying hello. Aim Lita is here. Chris again is here. Rainy is saying happy Tuesday. Yohan, AJohn, and everyone. Hello to Rainy. Stine is joining us too. Furza is also saying hello. Yana is here with us. Jake Del Rosario. Siska is here. Sweetest Maz is here. Unita is here. Bahar, Lily, Lalaland. All these beautiful names. Love reading them out. Julia is also here with us. Gabby is joining us too. Again, a big warm welcome on board to our fellow archivist family. The topic today, I was giving a walk. I was taking a walk with my dog Monet last weekend, and obviously, as I always do, I came by this fruit truck AJohn, because he and I, we know each other now because we've been in the same town for like 10 years now, and he always comes by with the best quality fruits. So whenever I swing by, I just take a look. I'm like, oh, this is new. I want to give it a try. And then he'll be like, oh, I'll give you a discount. So take it for like this much amount of money. And I'm like, of course, I'll take it. And usually whatever he recommends is incredible. Last year, that was dragon fruit, everyone. He was like, you got to try out this dragon fruit. And at the time, I wasn't familiar with it. So I was like, how do you even eat it? Apparently, the peeling method is so simple. I tried it at home. I ended up buying 5 more because it was so delicious. But a year later, I think, not a few months later, I bought it again and it tasted so bland and so watery. I was like, oh, it really depends on the quality of the fruit itself. And yeah, I just really cherished that moment of meeting that truck ajashi every morning, walking my dog Monet. I see some of you guys recommending durian, durian, the king of fruits, so-called. I've never tried. I am not willing to try because I smelled it once and I was like, oop, not for me. But people around me say when you give it a try, you'll fall in love. But the smell is just, it's a bit too much for me. But I do wonder, what are your favorite fruits? Definitely looking forward to your responses, so please keep them coming in. While you are doing that, I'm going to give you the manual to how you can use our show. Here it goes. First of all, for local listeners, you can tune in on Jeju-do Island at 88.7 MHz in Jeju City, 88.1 MHz in Seogwipo City, and 101.9 MHz in the Daejeong area. You can also tune into GGN, the Global Gwangju Network, at 98.7 MHz in Gwangju Metropolitan City and 93.7 MHz in Yeosu City. If you are in Seoul or cannot access these frequencies, please tune in online at arirang.com/radio. And if you want to watch the visual radio, please check out our official YouTube channel, Arirang Radio K-pop. Most importantly, you can find our Instagram account at the archive_8F, where we actively post highlights of our show. You can also DM us concerning your stories or messages or song requests. We are open 24/7, so please slide them in. On top of that, we also have a link tree in our Instagram bio where you can find the Google Forms link for our weekly Wednesday segment, The Anonymous, where you can share your concerns with us. We'll read them out and give our 2 cents. Coming up tomorrow, keep the submissions coming in. We are highly anticipating your stories because the first episode last week of The Anonymous was so interesting, and the quality of stories that were submitted were just incredible. So diverse. Loving it very, very much. Please keep them coming in. Here's a forecast of what we are gonna do. During the first hour of the program, we'll begin with the spotlight, breaking down the hottest buzz. Next, in Fresh on the Shelf, we'll feature the newest K-pop release. Then in Did You Know, we'll explore a fascinating trivia fact that offers deeper insight into the world of K-pop and K-culture. After that, our unofficial Noraebang corner, Between the Lines, is coming up, uncovering the hidden meanings behind iconic lyrics in Korean songs. And of course, we'll wrap up the first hour with Incoming, checking out your messages that came through our YouTube live chat and Instagram DMs. The second hour today, we have an incredible segment called K-Screen coming up. We'll be diving deep into a specific piece of K-content, whether it's a drama, variety show, or something else exciting, with our very own AJohn joining us in the studio. Last week, we talked about Infinite Challenge, 무한도전, and this week we have another incredible show that we're going to talk about, so everyone make sure to stick around till the very end of the show. I see many fruits coming up right now. The emojis are so cute. La La Land says, I don't like pineapples, but I love pineapple tart. Ooh, that's good. The Taiwanese one, right? The pineapple pie or tart. I love that thing. So very delicious. Chris says melon, watermelon, and pineapple. Amazing. I love watermelons too. By the way, guys, Korea has some of the best fruits, especially when it comes to apples. I used to hate apples in Canada, but in Korea, apples, it's a game changer. If you have a chance to visit Korea, I highly recommend you to go check out Korean fruits because they're so sweet, so crispy, and so savory. And with that said, I'm going to play out two songs right now, everyone. And these two songs are also related to fruits because the first song is coming from an artist named 더 자두, and 자두 in English that is plum. So I'm gonna play out a song called 대화가 필요해, Need Conversation by 더 자두. It'll be followed by NCT Dream with the song Smoothie. Here it goes. And yes, everybody, there it was. We just took a listen to two songs back to back. 대화가 필요해, Need Conversation by The Chadu, and of course, Smoothie by NCT Dream. By the way, fruit smoothies, give me whatever flavor, I would take it with a very happy smile. Would love to have a cup of smoothie in this studio right now. That'd be so very nice. Hopefully, in the upcoming week, we'll be able to bring in some smoothies. I'm already seeing so many names coming up concerning your favorite fruits. Some of the names that I'm seeing for the first time. Custard apple, mentioned by Sweetest Mass. I've never seen that in life. I would love to give it a try. I'm assuming it tastes like apple, right? It looks more like an asparagus, but very curious of how it tastes. Also, star fruit, I haven't tried out yet. Would love to try. That Pinson says fig is the best. Fig is also so very good. I love fig. Fig jams are also very good. Great mentions. If you want your story to be read properly, please send them in by our Instagram account, DM. You can also send some pictures. We'll be looking at it all together in in about 20 minutes time, okay? So please send them in as you are listening at this very moment. Now moving on to our next corner, everyone, the spotlight. What makes today stand out? What is the latest buzz? We're going to shift our focus to the world of K-pop, K-content, and K-culture first. Here it is. I'm sure many of Big Bang fans are screaming this morning because Taesung is set to make his highly anticipated comeback with his first EP album, D's Wave, releasing on April 8th, KST. Following the success of his 2023 single Falling Slowly, fans are eager to see what new musical direction he will take. He teased the album with a striking teaser image featuring multiple stand microphones, emphasizing his return as a vocalist. I checked it out. It's a crazy buzz right now all over the web. Definitely looking forward to this album. Moving on to the second news. This is a film, I believe. It's a thriller film called Streaming. Now, this film delves into the danger of unfiltered online content, encouraging viewers to critically assess the information they consume. Directed by Cho Chang-ho, the movie follows Usang, played out by the actor Kang Han-il, a true crime channel operator who live streams his pursuit of a real-life serial killer. Kang Han-il, fresh off his role in Squid Game Season 2, emphasized the challenge of making his performance feel authentically live, balancing it out with cinematic storytelling. The film again called Streaming, is set to hit the theaters on March 21st. So everyone keep that marked in your calendars. March 21st will be the day they release Streaming, the film. Definitely looking forward to. I'm a huge fan of thriller films, so I'm gonna go ahead and check out the movie on March 22nd, hopefully. Now, with that said, did you guys know that today is Global Recycling Day? Global Recycling Day celebrates annually on March 18th. It was established in 2018 by the Global Recycling Foundation to highlight the importance of recycling and preserving the planet's natural resources. It promotes the idea that recyclables should be treated as a seventh resource alongside water, air, oil, natural gas, coal, and minerals because of their essential role in sustainability. And as global citizens, everyone, it is so very important, right, to recycle. I recycled my things last night. I had so much plastic in the house. I know I should stop consuming that much plastic. Delivery food is a problem. I will do my best to keep recycling, and I sincerely hope that from wherever you're tuning in, you are being a good citizen of this earth. And with that said, I'm going to play out a song called Destiny 나의 지구. 나의 지구 in English means my earth, right? So Destiny by Lovelies. Let's all celebrate this Global Recycling Day. Here it goes. Global Recycling Day. Let's all do our good deeds to recycle and be good citizens for this earth. We have one planet, we got to save it, right? So let's do that all together. Now, moving on to our very next corner, of course, today's Fresh on the Shelf, where we dive into the latest K-pop release. Whether it's a highly anticipated comeback or a hidden gem, we've got something special for you. And today's album is right there. Okay, there it is. Okay, so today's Fresh on the Shelf album. This is a song called If You Were the Rain by Minjiun featuring Crush. Alrighty. So this is a new addition to our shelf, everyone. Minjiun is an incredible R&B artist that was discovered by SM Entertainment's label Crucial Eyes. She made an official debut, long time ago. She made a independent debut in 2018, if I'm correct. And last year, 2024, SM Entertainment Crucial Eyes, the label, picked her up and released a song called Sentimental Love. And I fell in love with that track. And last night, she dropped another one, this time featuring Crush. I listened to it. I was like, this has to be played out today. And I'm going to play it out right out for you. Coming from Min Ji-eun, here goes If You Were the Rain featuring Crush. Yes, everybody, that was If You Were the Rain by Min Ji-eun featuring Crush, one of my latest favorite artists. She's got a voice of an angel, and her song Sentimental Love is also incredible. If you like this song, If You Were the Rain, go check out Sentimental Love. You will not regret. And our listeners are actually pointing out on this little purple note that I have, saying, what is this? So what I do, guys, when I first walk into the studio is I write down the name of the song that we're going to play out for Fresh on the Shelf, and I hide it somewhere on the wall. It usually fails to stick, but I usually hide it somewhere. So, when we open up the show, it would be extra fun for you to keep an eye on where I hid the note. I usually go and grab it to play it out for you, okay? So it's going to be our little treasure hunt game from now on. Now, that was Fresh on the Shelf for today. It is time for Did You Know? I have a very interesting one, guys. I have a very interesting Did You Know fun fact about the world of K-pop. Here it goes. Did you guys know that despite growing up in Thailand, NCTU, Wavy, Super M, and a solo artist 10, he actually hates most fruits, finding them gross and scary, especially the flesh of the fruit. He doesn't mind dried fruit or juice, but he cannot stand fruit-filled cakes or anything like grapes, tomatoes, or watermelon juice. Surprisingly, he used to love fruit as a child, but over time developed a strong aversion. And recently, after trying an apple to get vitamins, he got a stomach ache, making him dislike fruits even more. Quite interesting because if I'm correct, Thailand has one of the best mangoes and some of the best tropical fruits, right? And NCT's 10, who was actually raised there, fell out of love with fruits. How interesting is that, right? Maybe that's why he is so masculine and he's so iron taste, meaning he looks so powerful, doesn't he? Like, I don't know, for me, 10 is so charismatic, I would dare imagine him having an apple. He's somebody who would go for something like coffee, something more like tea, something less sweet, something dry, wines, some of those kind of stuff, right? And I think this song is an absolute proof of his charismatic self. Coming from 10, here goes Nightwalker. And yes, everybody, there it was. Nightwalker by 10, who's a member of NCTU, Wavy, and Super M, also a solo artist who does not like fruit, although being born in Thailand. Totally understandable, of course, everyone has different palates. But I've tried out mangoes in Thailand, and my goodness, that was the experience that I will never forget. I see some more comments coming up right now concerning your favorite fruits. We also have some new listeners joining us right now. We have Abby Naya joining us right now. We have you, Grace, saying tuning in from Gwangju. Hello to you, Grace. Welcome to the show. I do also see some more interesting fruit emojis coming up. I'll be honest with you, some of the mentions that you were giving out right now, I've never heard of before. Definitely cool. I also have another message from 나펜순 saying 이 방송 중간쯤 가면 멀티태스킹이 되어 있겠어요. Saying by the time you reach the middle of the show, you'll become a multitasking king. Trust me, guys, I am trying my best to multitask here, and the biggest challenge every day is this very next corner. And this corner is between the lines, breaking down K-pop lyrics and uncovering the meanings behind the words. And today's lyrics goes like this. Here's the multitasking guru trying to get the job done. Here it is, everyone. Now, this is a lyric. 오늘 밤 바라본 저 달이 너무 처량해. 너도 나처럼 외로운 텅 빈 가슴 안고 사는구나. It's a bit long today. One more time. 오늘 밤 바라본 저 달이 너무 처량해. 너도 나처럼 외로운 텅 빈 가슴 안고 사는구나 is the lyric that we are going to talk about today. We're going to dive into Kim Gun-mo's 서울의 달, The Moon Over Seoul. In English, I believe the official title might be The Moon of Seoul. And this is the lyric. The first line, 오늘 밤 바라본 저 달이 너무 처량해. This translates to tonight I look at the moon and it seems so sad. You know, in this case, I would say that the moon is more personified, almost like a companion in sadness. The moon reflects the speaker's emotions, loneliness, and melancholy. Now, the next line, 너도 나처럼 외로운, you too like me, live with an empty heart, continues the sentiment. The speaker relates to someone else's loneliness, acknowledging that they share a similar emptiness, you know? 텅 빈 가슴 안고 사는구나. Lonely, holding on to it. It really emphasizes that emotional weight. I would have to say this is one of my 노래방 go-to songs. So this song, when you sing it in 노래방s, it's so easy to please the people, despite all generations. Your parents' generation, younger generation, this is like the song for me, and I'm gonna sing out loud in the studio. So everyone, I hope you are ready. Here goes today's song for Between the Lines, Kim Gun-mo with 서울의 달, Moon of Seoul. 달 by Kim Gun-mo, a legendary figure in the K-pop, K-R&B scene. Kim Gun-mo could be considered like Korea's very own Stevie Wonders, I would say. First of all, his singing skill is unmatched. Second of all, his piano skills are just incredible. If you check out his live performance, the piano playing is just so on point. It's unbelievable, guys. And I think that's what we kind of miss in the industry right now. And especially for these kind of blues genre, blues rhythm, so difficult to find nowadays. So a big props to Kim Gun-mo for keeping up with this legendary kind of career, especially with this song, 서울의 달, The Moon of Seoul. Again, this is my go-to song in 노래방s too. If you want to give it a try, trust me, if you go with a Korean friend and you sing this song, they will be 100% impressed. Trust me, you will be the star of the day. So give it a try. If you do, let me know, okay? Sounds goody. Time to jump straight into our next segment, which is the incoming. This is where we get to read out your messages that slid in through our DM. And today, I believe you guys sent in a lot of photos that comes with your stories, right? Today's topic was, what is your favorite fruit? And is there a specific fruit that you want to recommend for me? I told you my favorites are first, mango, top notch. Mango, strawberries, and I would also have to go with peach. Yeah, mango, strawberries, and peach would be my favorite, but not the hard ones. The soft, like those mushy kind of peach. That's my favorite. Now I'm gonna go check out your stories to check out which fruits you guys mentioned out today. Here it goes. Let me begin for the question of the day answers that came in from Jun. Here it goes. Jun says, for the question of the day, my favorite fruits are green apples and oranges. Are you daring enough to try durian, which is known as the king of fruits? Also, have you tried mangosteen, the queen of fruits, before? I recommend both of you to try sour soup, which is a green big spiky fruit with soft white tangy sweet flesh, commonly used in smoothies or desserts. Okay, I have never heard of it. And I need to go check out your picture to see what it looks like. Oh, this. Yeah, Jen. I think I've seen this before. This looks wrong. I'm so sorry. Excuse my language, but is this a fruit? A devil's fruit, I would say. But if you can make that into a smoothie, I'm assuming it should be okay, right? It should be. It looks scary though. I'll be honest with you. It looks kind of scary if there is a street vendor who's selling smoothies and I see this person picking up that fruit. I'd be like, excuse me, what exactly is that? But for your information, it's called sour soap. I haven't tried, but thank you for the mention. I will look into it, okay? I won't promise I'll try, but I'll look into it. Thank you for the picture. Moving on, another message. This time it is coming in from Yana. Here it goes. Yana says favorite fruit would be durian. I also love mango. I know you too, Yohan. Dragon fruit is my favorite too, and bananas. Ooh, again, the question about durians. I'm not sure if John tried it though. I almost did because I was traveling in Thailand 2 years ago, and I was there with a buddy of mine. He was like, "Yo, you should give it a try before leaving." Then I was like, "With that money, let's get some more mangoes." So I ended up having like, I don't know, no kidding. I was there for 5 days. I think I had like more than 15 mangoes because I was filling myself with mangoes, and that's how crazy I am for mangoes. And bananas are underappreciated, everyone. Bananas have some of the most healthiest nutrients, and the texture is so creamy, so soft, but we tend to underappreciate it, and I think bananas deserve much more. So thank you for the mention, Yana. Another one coming in from Bahar saying, these days I am hooked to strawberries and mangoes. A bowl full with them, the best after a long day outside. Also, I can't wait for watermelon season. My mouth is watering already. Strawberries and mangoes all the way. That's like the best smoothie combo, isn't it? Bahar also sent us a picture, so let me quickly fetch it from our DM here. Bahar is right there, and here it is. Oh my goodness, I need this bowl right now. Wow, look at the color. Whew. That looks so good. Chopped up strawberries. They look very solid and fresh, don't they? Oh, and mango, strawberry mango all the way. I need to make a logo song out of strawberries and mango sometime soon. That's how much I love those. The best pair, hands down. If somebody says no, we're in a fight. Stare down, everyone. Stare down. Some comments coming in right now. I want to check. Here are some messages concerning the pictures. Lenny says banana yummy. Paulina says, in South America, that green fruit is called guanabana, and it's one of the most delicious fruit. Ooh, interesting. Ziska also says, haha, if durian already became snacks or cookies, then the smell is okay. Ziska, I tried durian chip. I opened it, and I couldn't go back to it. So you're lying. Just kidding. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong if there's no smell. But I tried one. I almost did. But the smell was too strong for me. Ugh. Bahar says, Johan's philosophy is so legit. I am stubborn, guys. My mom said I was a very stubborn kid growing up. Sorry about that, Mom. Moving on to some more messages this time. Coming in from Marte. Here it goes. Marte says, hello, Johan. I love strawberries and watermelon, especially Norwegian strawberries. Norwegian strawberries are the absolute best as the Norwegian summer is not too hot. It takes a long time for the strawberries to be ripe, so they get full of flavor. And of course, Norwegian wild strawberries, I recommend you taste mangosteen. Mangosteen has a sweet and tangy flavor with hints of peach, cherry, and strawberry. Have a wonderful Tuesday, Johan. Love from Marty Desiree. First of all, thank you for the message. Norwegian strawberries. I'm assuming because strawberries are considered winter fruits here in Korea. So I'm assuming Norwegian strawberries would be very good. Should be very good, right? I would love to have like a, Korean strawberry versus Norwegian strawberries and test out which is better. I have a feeling that Norwegian strawberries might be bigger and fresher because it's colder, right? And concerning mangosteen, I did try mangosteen and I tried my best to get my hands on them when I was traveling in Thailand too. But the problem is, opening them requires so much work, and John knows that I really hate getting my hands dirty and sticky. So even when eating fried chicken, I use forks. I really don't like that feeling. So yeah, I'm spoiled again. If somebody peels it for me, I would gladly take it. But if I have to use a knife to open up mangosteen, unless I'm at a kitchen with fresh water flowing, I would not get into it. Yeah, that's the type of person I am, and I hope you guys are not disappointed. Moving on to some more messages. This time, we have one coming in from Unita. Unita says, "Hi, Johan, AJohn, and Archive fam. Favorite fruits? A lot. I'll just mention three like you did. I love durian, orange, and mango. Durian is actually quite controversial. People usually either love it or hate it. What about you?" Johan says, Unita. Orange is good. I like oranges. Durian, as I mentioned several times, no, for now, but willing to try as like a penalty. And who knows, I'll fall in love with it, right? Who knows? But I respect your palate, so I hope you also respect mine. But I would give it a try, guys. I don't hate fruits. Okay, I'm just being funny here and kind of true to myself at the same time. So forgive me. Another one coming in, this time from Stine. Say, my favorite fruit is strawberry, watermelon, and Norwegian wild strawberry. The Norwegian wild strawberry is small and has a different taste than the regular strawberry, but it's so good. It's common to pick a straw and place all the berries on it. Been doing it since I was a kid. See the photo, says Stine. The photo she sent would be in our DM, I'm assuming. Stine right here. What? This is art, everyone. Look at that. Okay, so you go around picking Norwegian wild strawberries and use a stick to make this. Whoa. You could use this as a decoration for like a wedding party, right? I mean, if you were to do that with Korean strawberries, that would cost you a fortune. But if they are hanging nicely ripe in your backyard, why not? That looks lovely. And without today's corner, I would have never learned about such thing. Thank you for sharing. I would love to live in Norway now because strawberries everywhere. I'd be a little happy kid jumping around the backyard every single day. So thank you for the message. Peachy saying, wow. Lenny saying, I want that too. Marte. And this is so cool. Siska says, haha, Chef Ryan is cool because he loves durian. Does that mean I'm not cool? I'll give it a try sometime this year. Okay, I'm gonna make a promise. I'm gonna try durian this year. And I will open the show one day telling you about my feedbacks about my first try of durian, okay? And we'll see how it goes from there. And the theme would probably be like smell and scent and fragrances and stinkiness, right? We'll give it a try. Sounds good. Thank you to everyone who wrote in your responses. Jake, Siska, Julia, Esther, Lenny. We are running out of time, but I will try to cover them in our weekend corners, so please don't feel sad. Already time to wrap up the first hour. I did receive a message, a song request actually, that came in a few days before, if I'm correct. And I wanted to play out this song because, I am only a beginner in this whole, arirang PDJ thing, and I'm still getting used to all the systems. So it's a little bit of a pressure for me, to be honest, to play out your instant song request because I have to like redo all the system and like do all the calculations. But I do want to go back to previous messages to play out your song request. That I can do because that I can prepare. And as soon as I get the hang of all the system, I promise you I'll take instant feedbacks and instant song requests. So for now, please keep up with me. I do want to play out a song that was requested by somebody that I'm looking at right now. The song is called 별이 빛나는 밤, Starry Night by Davichi. And Davichi is a beautiful team with an incredible pair of voice, and this song is a beautiful tune, so I had no choice but to play it out. I hope you guys enjoy it. I checked right now, and the song request is from Yanita. To give you a quick read of the story, Yanita says, have a lovely day, and saying, other than this, I'm working. Oh, she says she is pretty much okay working together as a team, but also at the same time, don't really want to debate about what I have in mind. This was concerning yesterday's topic, but I thought it'd be perfect time for us to play it out for you right now. So this is it for the first hour. Here goes 별이 빛나는 밤, Starry Night by Davichi, and I will meet you in the second hour, so don't go anywhere.